In the previous episodes, we explored the historical evolution of international humanitarian law, its foundational instruments, and the core principles that guide the conduct of war. Today, let's discuss the challenges and controversies that arise when applying these rules in modern-day conflicts, particularly in Africa. As warfare evolves, so too must our understanding and implementation of IHL. One of the most significant challenges in contemporary conflict is the involvement of non-state armed groups. Unlike traditional state armed forces, non-state armed groups such as organized armed groups, militias, and designated terrorist organizations often operate outside the bounds of the traditional understanding of international law. For example, in conflicts across the Sahel and Somalia, non-state armed groups have been responsible for severe violation of IHL, including attacks on civilians and the use of child soldiers. These actions underscore the difficulty of enforcing IHL when one or more parties do not recognize its authority. Another critical challenge is the emergence of new technologies such as drones, cyber warfare, and other digital risks in armed conflicts. These challenges introduce complex ethical and legal questions. The principle of distinction, which requires parties to distinguish between combatant and civilian, is particularly difficult to uphold in the context of drone strikes. While drone offers precision in targeting, they've also been associated with civilian casualties or targeted killings, even far away areas of active armed conflicts, raising concerns about compliance with IHL. The lack of clear regulations governing the use of these new technologies in conflict underscores the need for ongoing adoption of IHL to keep pace with technological advancements. The enforcement of IHL presents another layer of complexity. Various international tribunals and courts, such as the International Criminal Court, plays a crucial role in holding violators of IHL accountable with its statute, but its effectiveness has been a subject of debate. In Africa, the ICC has been involved in several high-profile cases, such as those in Sudan and Democratic Republic of Congo. While these cases have highlighted the importance of international justice, they've also sparked controversy, with some African leaders accusing the ICC of bias and selective prosecution. This controversy raises important questions about the balance between state sovereignty and the international community's responsibility to enforce IHL. And the tension between these two principles continues to challenge the efficacy of IHL enforcements and mechanisms. The involvement of non-state actors, the rise of new technologies, and the difficulties in enforcing IHL all underscore the importance of ongoing dialogue and cooperation within the international community. By addressing these challenges head-on, we can better protect human dignity in the midst of conflict and ensure that the principle of IHL remain relevant in the face of new and emerging threats.